Hello everyone, welcome to the Spiritual Hour with Mad Mix. It's Saturday evening, which means cocktail hour. So let's fix a drink. I want to try the Bijou Cocktail, which originally came up in the late 1800s. A very famous bartender called Harry Johnson, I think was his name. He's considered the father of professional bartending. He used to own a ton of saloons across the US back then, late 1800s. I think he wrote this recipe in 1900 in his bartender's manual. And he called it Bijou because Bijou means jewel in French. And there are three ingredients which we will look at as to why it's called Bijou. So let's start with the build. It's equal parts in the original recipe. So let's go with it. So there's gin to start off. So I'm using a London Dry, 1 ounce of a London Dry gin. So let's give that. And this part being the clear is the representation of diamond. So that's one part of the cocktail, Bijou. Second part is the sweet or the red vermouth, and that stands for or represents ruby. So equal part again. So what did I do here? 1 ounce. So let's do 1 ounce. I'm using a French Dolin or Dolin. So there goes that. And the Green Chartreuse, which is also French, contains 130 odd plants. Base spirit is like a clear spirit, and this is 55% alcohol. So what's that? 110 proof. So this is seriously potent, but it calls for equal parts. So we're going to do 1 ounce of this, and this represents emerald. So that's the third jewel. So there are the three equal parts, and just a dash of orange bitters. I think I'm going to put 2 of them just for fun. And there's 2 ounces of orange bitters. I'm using Fees. You could use Reagan's number 6, whatever takes your fancy. And then we need a bunch of ice. So I'll go get ice. So now we have ice. So we gotta chill the drink down. So I'm gonna put as much ice as I can in here. So that's ample. And then we gotta stir this down. There is no lemon juice, lime juice, no citrus, no cream. So no need to shake it. It's a nice stir, maybe 20-30 times. And folks say that you don't want to touch the mixing glass because your body heat goes into it. I don't want to touch it because it's too low for me. If it was up here, I would probably touch it. And who knows what's going to happen with that. But that's the bartending school says, don't touch the mixing glass. So there we go. And let's see if it's chilled down. Oh my goodness. It needs more. Wow, this is herbaceous, to say the least. I think it's chilled down considerably now. So I'm gonna get a chilled cocktail coupe from the fridge. Actually, I lied. I have a Nick Nora glass. So let's do a nice pour into the Nick Nora frosted glass. Here's the Bijou. Wow, nice color. And it calls for a Maraschino Cherry as a garnish. So I'm gonna put that in there. And let's try to get the, I don't want the the sweet juice in there. So let's see how quickly I can do this. Okay, there's the cherry. And it also calls for a lemon peel. So let's see whether we can do a bit of that. It doesn't actually need to go into the drink. So I just want to express the oils like that. Put around the rim for a nice aroma, and maybe around the stem. And here's the Bijou, the jewel. Let's try this. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice citrus on the nose. Oh my goodness. This is boozy, to say the least. Herbaceous, all the botanicals from the gin, the herbs and spices from the Sweet Vermouth, and the 130 odd plants from the Green Chartreuse, nicely mixing together. I think like Difford's Guide, I don't know if you read Difford's Guide. Simon Difford is a well-known bartender and has a website. I know why he said he changed the Green Chartreuse back to 3/4 of an ounce, because like he says, this could knock down a rhino. I think it will knock down a rhino. But we got to drink this up. Cheers.
Cheers again.